Alrighty, guys, welcome back. WCVNEA Championships, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It is myself, Grant, sitting beside the one and only Mr. Benny Franchise Francis.
What's up?
What's going on, Benny?
What's going on, everyone?
We got some ladies masters again doing some battle on the table.
No, this is advanced.
Oh,
Sorry,
is
I
it
didn't change the
advanced?
scoreboard, yeah.
I got you.
Which is odd because I was right on top of the scoreboard just like an hour ago.
That's all right. It's still morning in some parts.
Yeah. It feels like morning.
Feels
for
like
sure.
morning, yeah, absolutely. And of course, if you are just joining in, welcome to it. If you can help us out, hit that share button. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to Q Sports Live, make sure you've gone onto the Facebook page, hit that like button. If you are on YouTube, you can also hit the subscribe button. That'll notify you each and every time we go live. You'll be able to join in, have some fun with whoever's on the mic. It could be me by myself, could be Ben by himself, could be us together. A myriad of different guest commentators as well. So ladies advance, doing battle. I'm not sure, is this A-side, B-side?
This is an A-side match,
A-side match. Very
I
good.
believe. Let me just double check that again. Yeah, this is semifinals of the A-side in the advance. And it looks like they had 12 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4 buys, yeah. 12 teams. We got some CSL, IPL league members
Indeed.
playing on Madame Q's.
I believe it's Dina Rasmussen is one of them. And who's the other?
Charlene Maines.
Charlene Maines. Perfect.
Dave Harding, what's up, buddy? It's Teams is going. We play at 3 on the B side. But it don't matter.
It does not matter.
It's more fun that way.
Well, you certainly get your money's worth. You play a few more matches on the B side than you would on the A side. So you definitely get your money's worth.
I was actually telling the guys, I'm going to tell them again today, if they remember the last time the event was here at River Cree, we steamrolled everyone.
Yes.
And at the end of the event, it wasn't even exciting. It didn't. Didn't feel like a big win, you know.
Yeah.
So it's more
Mr.
fun when you gotta
Yeah.
fight for it, you know.
Of course, puts a little bit of heat on you. I think that's what makes pool pool. Mr. Jody Fant, how are you, sir? Tuning in,
What's up, Jody?
the man behind We Fire Promotions. We'll have some info on We Fire throughout the match. And once again, if you are just tuning in, guys, you know what to do. There's a little share button down on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Hit that, get yourself a share badge. The more the merrier, as they say. We'll do our best to keep you as entertained as what we possibly can, as well as attempt to keep score. I'm more or less gonna have Ben in the driving seat keeping score because my brain still ain't with it this morning.
For about an hour.
For about an hour, yeah.
And then I'm gonna run away and find a table somewhere.
Yeah. So you get you got both Ben and I on the mic here for about an hour, and then I will manage things from that point, or at least I'll do my best.
I think it's
to manage
easier to
things.
focus on score and stuff if you're by yourself too, right?
It potentially could be, but I
Potentially.
mean, I'm a talker. I like to talk. Anybody that's ever watched Q Sports Live knows that
That's
I
why,
tend to like to talk a little bit.
that's why we put a mic on you.
That's right. I add a little bit of color, a little flavor.
That's a good shot there on table 2.
Question is, what does she do? She's kind of landed in Never Never Land
I
here.
think she's on the 4, right over the pocket there.
Does she have it though? Or is the
That's
8 in the way?
pretty deceiving from this angle for sure.
If I had to look at it, she's maybe got the outside edge of 4, which puts the 4 into the wrong side of the pocket.
Yeah, and she's eyeing up like the 5-4 combo. She didn't get any love there when she played a good shot.
Chain him to the booth. I would love to chain Ben to the booth, but his team might not like that idea.
They'd probably be okay. 4 players.
4 players playing men's masters.
They're pretty steady.
Don't know if that's going to do it.
Yeah, it's never going to do it.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of teams with 4 strong players and 1 player that just wasn't quite as strong.
Yeah.
Never won a thing. You got to have 5 strong players.
You do.
Or in this format, like
Oh,
we're
look at
watching
this shot.
with the ladies here, it's 4-player
Perfection.
teams.
That was a great shot.
That was a really good shot.
She's got the 7 cut that automatically breaks out the 2. Just got to watch where the 12 ball lands. You don't want to tie up the 6. Kind of have to hit this with a little bit of pace, maybe.
I think, yeah, just try to go into the 2. Don't try not to move the 12, maybe. Oh, lost the cue ball.
A little bit. Who's playing on table 1?
We're not 100%
yeah.
familiar with all of the players. We know a few of them.
In fact, I know 2.
Two.
The 2 CSL IPL
Yeah.
players. I know Dina Rasmussen and Charlene Maines. That's unfortunately all the names that I know on this team. So,
Oh, here comes John. Maybe I can put him to work.
right? Get on it.
Well, you're going to have a long day, so you might need a break.
I definitely will have a very, very long day.
She eyeing up here. The 2-6 combo or just the 2 by the 6?
I would tend to think the 2-6 combo. I think the 12 is just in the way for just the 2. Yeah, she's calling the 6.
Lord Scythe on the YouTube wants to know how Ryan's doing. Last I heard, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah,
was-
health-wise, seems to be getting things under control somewhat.
He was in the chat earlier
He
watching
was.
the stream. Oh, she could see by the 2. She went rail first, try to make the 6.
I did not think that she could.
Look at the shape she had if she made the
Yeah,
6.
right? But does the 2 go? Is the 12 kind of hampering that 2 from going into that top
It's
left?
hard to tell from here, but very possibly.
And since we had or have Lord Scythe on the YouTube channel, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page if you would.
Or email.
Or email, yeah, qsportslive@gmail.com. We just have a few things to go over with you.
So she doesn't like this 12. Maybe the 12 doesn't even go. Maybe it's just in that one weird spot.
I think they're more worried about the hit. But I think the hit's going to be clean.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of room
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah, all day long.
Yep, that was a
All
good
day.
shot.
It was. Left
She's-
yourself a little bit steep on this.
It's nice to have more angle on this than not enough, though, I will say.
True enough.
But she's wishing she was left-handed.
Yeah, it's always a cleaner shot if you can do these left-handed.
Look
But
at
look at
this.
this. Oh no,
Oh, she did not deserve that.
she did not. But you know what? No good shot goes unpunished.
Mm.
That seems to be the general rule. Jonathan, how are you?
Lord Scythe. On Facebook, you can message us or you can email
Yeah,
qsportslive@gmail.com.
yeah. Or just send a message if you have Facebook. Send a message to the Q Sports Live page. And once again, this is your WCVNEA Championships played out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We're located in the River Cree Resort and Casino. Just outside of Edmonton, I believe it's Enoch is officially where we're at.
Good shot there. And it looks like both these games are going to end at the same time, so we're going to have to pay attention to who shakes hands and who goes and sits down where.
Right?
I think
This will be a challenge because they're both going to end at the same time.
Oh, maybe not.
Wow, that curse is strong this morning.
Okay, so 10-6 Madam Q's. And game 2 and 3. And the 8-ball in the side here. To give Madam Q's this game as well.
By a
10-7.
Ooh, stereo. Wow. That sounded good,
There is an echo.
right?
Games 2 or 3 and 4, rather.
And as we mentioned before, guys, We Fire Promotions getting the job done, giving away $250 for all new registrations. It is not inclusive for our US viewers. Everywhere else around the world, it is for all new registrations. Head over to ggpoker.com, get signed up. Anybody that does sign up, we are going to put into a draw for 250 USD added to your account, courtesy of We Fire Promotions. Impromptu special We Fire Promotions on the next stream games. Any ERO will get $50. Nice. Is that on this stream, Jody, or the next?
Yeah,
stream?
he's saying until I leave. Until Ben leaves the booth. Tables 1 and 2, he'll email the funds to CSL.
Nice.
If these ladies can get out here, they're going to get $50 cash from Jody.
I will go should I let the teams know?
No. No,
All right.
not at this level.
Yeah, just let them be.
Yeah. Yeah. See if they can do it. Here we
Gotta love it. We Fire Promotions getting in it.
got Dina and Charlene at the same time here.
Very nice. Both CSL IPL players. Dina is sporting her CSL IPL jersey.
Oh, and Gord just registered. You're going to love it, Gord.
Yeah, buddy. So there's a few other benefits that come with your registration on ggpoker.com that We Fire Promotions is going to give you. If you want to know what those are, just send us a message to the Q Sports Live page or send us an email, qsportslive@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you. There's a few other little special bonuses courtesy of We Fire.
Some good ones.
Yeah.
I'm signing up. And I don't even
Oh,
get
me too.
entered in the draw.
No, me neither. But I'm still going to sign up,
How do you say no to that?
right? I'll sign up on the last day.
Can't. Yeah, me too. Which is tomorrow, thankfully.
It
Feels
is.
like we've been here for a month.
Yeah, it really does. It's crazy.
Or we're just not used to the stamina of a 5-day event anymore.
100%, right?
Lots of 2-day events.
Yeah.
Lots of 1-day events.
We were talking about that in the prior stream, that getting the commentating patter, rust, build up throughout COVID, get that out of the system, get back to the way that we were prior to the pandemic.
So you know what we got to cheer for here then? Dina made a ball in the break.
Oh my goodness.
She's running out.
She is running out. She's got good angle here. She can
$50.
push, right? She can push into the 9-ball here.
This would be super cool if she did it.
Oh, I'd be loving that.
We should note, Jody, that this is the advanced teams,
Yes.
which is the middle division of the ladies.
Yeah.
And so I would think their ERO percentage is maybe in the 5 to 10% range.
I would agree with that. Look at this, though.
Dina might be a little higher because all she does in Ghost League is run out.
Right?
We train them well, Jody.
We do. CSL IPL, another one that if you have access to any table, doesn't matter where you are, you can compete around the world. Go check it out, www.cslipl.com. Take my money.
Take my money. Well, Jody,
You know, there's
feel free to do this later in the Masters men's team event.
Right?
When my team gets on the stream, that would be great. We'll take, doesn't have to be 50.
Right? Well, you listen, everybody knows I love money. What I love more than money, I love other people's money.
Oh, you know what else is fun? Giving away money.
I love
So
it.
I know how Jody feels because
Yeah.
we give away money sometimes, and it's the most fun thing.
It totally is.
No problem, he says.
I like it. Oh, get the hole.
Oh my goodness.
She's got a chance. She's got a
Can
chance.
she do it? Does that ball go by the 2? I don't
Oh,
think
I think she's
so.
got to go rail first into the 2.
Does it slip in there? It's a
I
big
think so.
pocket.
It really is. She's got a chance. She's got to put a little right hand spin on the cue ball, though.
Yeah, to hold for the side shot, but she might shoot the side shot first.
Oh, no. You got to leave the 13.
No, she's just over there eyeing up where it's going to hit the 2 when it comes off the rail.
I love it. I love it.
She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you, the Ghost League helps in these
Oh,
situations
does it
because you
ever.
have no choice but to be aggressive, right? Especially if she knew that Jody was giving her $50.
Well, that's why
Be-
I kind of pulled myself back. I wanted to go tell them, hey, we got some promo money, but I think it would just add that extra element of pressure. if they knew
Yeah,
what was
and they're
going
already
so-
on the stream. They're
Yeah.
already feeling the heat, and we don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that to them.
Yeah.
But you can do that to us. You
Yes.
tell us.
Yes.
You just yell it out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Believe
if-
me,
if we're
Jody.
playing, yeah.
If you do that in some of the men's masters, believe me, I will let them know.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's great promo.
Oh, and we love the extra heat.
Of course.
Give me the extra reason.
Dina does play 8 and 9 ball in the CSL IPL.
Oh, such a good effort.
That was a great effort.
Yeah,
For sure.
Oh, that was awesome. I was sweating that. It was sweet.
So close.
Yeah. Oh, what a great effort. But there's still time
Oh,
for
there is.
other players to
Of
get this. I'm
course.
not going to leave the booth until I have to now. I might just stay for the whole match.
Right? Well, that breaks my heart.
I bet it does. Yeah.
Right? Always easier to commentate with, too.
Yeah.
If it's something bad, I didn't do it. Nothing bad at all.
If it's something good, he definitely did it,
Right?
he says.
Yeah.
Jody says, phew.
Got Jody sweating on that
What
one.
about, does a
right?
10-0 count?
Oh, a 10-0? I think it's got to count.
No, he said
right? First
he
attempt.
said ERO.
Oh, you gotta include the first. The 10-0 is even tougher than an
I
ERO.
think so, yeah.
Right?
10-0 requires a mistake.
That's
from your
right.
opponent.
And a recovery from that mistake. Got to include a 10-0.
She's got a chance here.
Your wife left hers, but they haven't hooked up to the big TV on the back of the. Yeah, thank you. But she left it.
Let's see what she can do.
Janice match from yesterday because there was a dead space there, and having get it off. Is it just a matter of going to Facebook and hers? Okay, because she's at home. She's multitasking. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. They got the stream playing in the big room over
They
there
do,
by the
yeah.
tournament desk.
On the TVs.
That's smart.
It is very smart.
Yeah, that's one thing I loved. About the Vegas tournaments. They kind of
Oh,
they
yeah.
really try to showcase it. So you got a little big screen here, big screen there.
Well, when we were in Vegas for VNEA, they were putting that everywhere.
And then they have like
Oh, and then they did it at Westerns too, in Red Deer,
yeah,
right at the Sheraton. They had it blasting in the cafe.
yeah, Four Bears. That was the coolest
Four
one.
Bears was pretty
Big
cool.
giant projector on the
Yeah.
one wall.
Yeah.
That was super cool.
If you guys ever get a chance to go to North Dakota for the Forebears. Highly recommended tournament.
Oh yeah, Ray Poitras and the
And the
team there,
boys,
they
yeah.
put on a fantastic event. I think one of my favorite events for
I
sure.
would agree. Yeah, you'll get the likes of obviously SVB will always be there, being the South Dakota kid.
Oh, look at this shot. Look at this shot by Dina, and she's got super unlucky. But yeah, SVB,
Corey Duell,
Roberto
yeah,
Gomez,
Clad.
yeah, Danny Olson. I've
Yeah.
seen like Rodney Morris there, Mika Immonen. You name it, they've kind
Superman.
of been there, you know.
Yeah,
Super fun time. And
that was a great tournament.
the best thing about that tournament is I can beat those guys on that table. It's on these tables. It's on Valley's.
Valley Bar Box, gotta love it. When is the Forebears event? When was that? March?
They've been moving it,
Yeah.
and obviously due to COVID now, but it was like in October one year, then it was in April. So they're just trying to find a good date that doesn't conflict with any
Yeah.
other major tournaments.
Well, and now part of the other wrinkle in is, so you remember when, maybe you do, maybe you don't. When I was talking to Ray, there's 4 or 5 other different casinos that they have that they
Yeah.
do a tour stop with.
yeah,
They've now all combined, so that they're all now one full tour stop. So now there's 5 different events that they're trying to get scheduled in and money added, and
yeah.
right. So now they're having to work 5 times harder to find 5 different dates.
So it looks like she's going to,
Is she going to the short stick?
yeah, so she's going to kick from the end rail, kind of where her hand is right now.
I got you.
Kick one rail. Boy. Yeah,
She's doing the math on
well,
this.
she's a lefty, so this is awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward cueing for her,
Yeah.
reaching out. And like me,
How-
she's a little vertically challenged as well. I know the feeling.
Yes. How great would it be if she kicked this in?
Would it be $50 great?
Right?
That's a really, really hard shot to judge.
It really, well, and using the rest, right? Using the rest is also, adds an element of difficulty.
Okay, so somebody made the 8 early on the other table. That's not good.
No.
That's not good for scoring. And I missed it. All right. The hot streak is
Oh,
over.
Ben.
I was
right?
doing so
I feel,
good,
I
man.
feel so let down right now.
I was doing so great. It was so impressive. and
You
then-
know, I gotta tell you, you were doing, you were 100% right there. So I'll do the honors. I'll go check
you
the
go
score.
check the score, yeah. Lord Scythe says we need to start doing Twitch and get some younger people involved. Absolutely. We've been sort of talking about branching out a little more. So maybe getting a little more involved in Instagram. All kinds of different, social media platforms. I think it's important to try to reach all of them. And if you guys can see Jody's comment there, he's going to be taking one of his We Fire pool player clients to the Ottawa Bar Box Championships in early January 22. All expenses paid, 8-ball singles, 9-ball singles team event. Flight, hotel, and $500 spending money.
What? Say this again?
Only stipulation is you have to play on his team. Jody, draw my name. I'll help you win it.
Me too.
I'm gonna sign up too. So, and,
of course.
and
Is that a draw we're allowed to win?
I mentioned this, Jody, to Grant before we had conversations with you because I've followed you on Facebook for a while. I love to live vicariously through you, gambling like an absolute maniac. I really enjoy following it. So I mentioned this to Grant before that you were giving away that trip to Ottawa. So I think I'm going to get in on that. Hopefully I
Right.
get drawn. But there's a lot of good players you could choose to take to that.
Like me. Nothing subliminal about that message at all.
Dave Harding. They were talking about we should do Twitch. So I said, yeah, we'll try to get to like Instagram and stuff. Dave says, Don't do TikTok unless you can organize 30-second matches.
Yeah, right. I think with TikTok it would more be just ad space.
It would be
Doing
to
some
advertise.
Cool,
It
yeah,
wouldn't
some
be
cool ad posters or whatever.
So
Yes,
if you guys
anyone can win so long as you play on GG.
so if you
Well,
guys are
got
pool
me.
players, Jody's saying it doesn't matter where you're from, either. Anybody can win.
Yep.
We
Is it
have-
restrictive still to? Well, I guess it would be.
Canadian
it would still,
residents.
yeah, it would still. Well, and it's more than Canadian residents. It's everywhere but the United States.
Oh, well, that's good. We have 65 countries that follow CSL.
62.
So, Jody, that trip could cost you a lot more than expected.
Yeah, be prepared.
Oh, look
Oh,
at the
wow.
squeeze on the 8. Does it go in the top left there?
I don't think so. I think the 3 snuck its nose in the way.
Let's see her reaction here. Take a quick look. No.
No, she's looking to play off the 3. I don't think.
Yeah,
that
the
will
head,
do.
the head tilt to the side and the foot tap.
Yep.
tells
and,
you.
the biting of the bottom lip.
It does not go. Does Ozzy know about Jody
GG?
giving away a trip to the Ottawa Bar Box Championship?
I did not.
No.
Oh.
Read that.
So here's what you need to do, Oz. Go on to ggpoker.com, sign up for an account. Jody's doing a draw every day for new accounts. He's giving away $250 US.
You have to use the WeFire.
Have to use WeFire
Promo code.
WeFire as the promo code. You get $20 just for signing up, and then there's a few other little benefits that I can talk off mic about, and you're in.
But look at this: 8-ball singles, 9-ball singles, team event, flight, hotel, and $500 spending.
That is awesome.
And the only stipulation is you got to play on his team.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Right?
Sorry, Jody.
Ozzy would be another good pick to help you win the team event.
Of course. Of course. So, yeah.
What happens if I cash in big on GG Poker, though? Do I still get the money?
Yes, of course. Of course. You could be in today and in for winning another 250 today. USD.
That's right.
Sweet.
Yeah. What type of charger? Nope.
No iPhone.
Okay. I got a car charger. No, that one's too big. I got a car charger.
Yeah, only USA players, when they're traveling outside the country, can play.
Got you.
And yeah, you need proof of passport, stamp date, plus proof of hotel duration.
Oh, open to Canada only. I
Okay.
got you.
Yeah, so
No worries.
you're not going to take somebody from Belarus to the Ottawa Bar Box Championships. That
Right.
makes sense.
I got you.
Looks like Dina won that game, I believe, unless
How did you put what'd you do with the 8-ball?
yeah, she had ball in hand.
I
it
gotcha.
was the second time around.
Ah, I see.
So 10-3 there. And game 5 and 6, I believe.
We also have the viewer advantage running all weekend. This will be done tomorrow, so you're buying in to win a $600 shopping spree courtesy of Q Sports Live. It's good for Jacoby Custom Cues, Jam Up Apparel, JB Cases, or league entry into the CSL IPL. Or the other option is take the money and run. You can cash it out. If you want in it to win it, qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're in Canada, outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll let you know how you can get in to win. On top of that, Jam Up Apparel coming and stepping up to the plate. When you give 20, you're going to get 20. $20 entry into the viewer advantage gets you $20 from Jam Up Apparel. So it's 20 Canadian in, 20 US back, and that is good for any jersey off of the Jam Up Apparel website,
How awesome is that?
right?
20 Canadian in, 20 US back. That's like
Yeah.
quadrupling your money.
Right? Could retire right there.
I wish I could just do that all day. Just trade 20
Right.
Canadian for 20 US. And,
Right.
you know, do that
Eventually,
a couple times. And
yeah, eventually you'd get there.
get there, yeah. Invest it well after.
Ain't that the truth?
So this is pretty typical of these tables.
Mm-hmm. Because she hit that pretty good.
Yeah, she didn't hit it bad. She hit the head ball a little bit, but
yeah.
not enough to make it clustered that bad.
Well, it's typical of what we've seen, really, not just on the stream tables, but really any of the tables.
Everywhere.
They're not being very giving as far as making balls off the break.
Mm-hmm. Girls are having a good laugh about it, though. Nobody likes a slug rack.
Right?
Not when Jody's giving away 50 for EROs.
Right? Come on, table. Give up the ghost.
No EROs yet, but still lots of time. They're
Oh, yeah.
not quite done the second round yet, so just started the second round.
So in the ladies masters format, or sorry, advanced teams format, it is 16 games. If you're new to the VNEA format, it is points based. So you get 1 point per ball in your grouping, and then the 8 balls worth 3, making the game winning max points is 10 points. Your opponent gets points for any balls that they've made. Once it becomes mathematically impossible for your opponent to catch up, the match is then declared over. So a 16-game format. The name of the game is to collect points.
And in this situation, I mean, 19 points might not seem like a lot, but it's quite a bit in a
It sure is.
16-game format.
Yeah, it really is.
If this was a 25-game format, that's nothing.
Yeah,
That's easily,
recoverable.
recovered from. But now it's going to be a lot tougher, especially with the way the tables are breaking. So there's not going to be a lot of 10-2s, 10-3s. It's going to be 10-6, 10-7, right?
Yeah. Smart shot here coming up on the top table. That 7 ball is in trouble.
And she stripes,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So just break these balls out and
yeah.
stop the cue ball right there.
Hit and stick it.
Yeah. I would just be careful I don't hit it too hard and get that ball all the way to the end rail. Yeah, this is fine.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you want them over there, but you don't want them to go all the way up to that
No,
end rail. Then
yeah.
you're chasing them later. But
Yeah.
she
She
played
hit
good
that
control.
Good.
Yeah. I don't think there's a bank there. Maybe with a lot of spin. Or as John would
No.
say, a lot of majuju.
Majuju Mafafa. Oh,
Kick
great hit.
and hit.
Really well done.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Make your opponent earn it.
That's it. More than likely the 10 ball first.
Yeah, absolutely. The side shot is just too risky. Can lose the cue ball. So it's one of these corner shots. But you can kind of see what I was talking about there with the
Uh-oh.
10-6s, 10-6, 10-7, just the way the tables are playing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got all kinds of clusters going on, and you kind of you get some of the balls out, but you don't get them all, right?
Yeah. Well, that's part of it, right? Is just kind of chipping them out when you can, and if you can't, then look for the lockup safe.
Yeah, run and hide. And I think anybody who plays a lot of straight pool has a huge advantage in these conditions,
Yeah.
because those 10 clustered balls by the middle of the rack spot is
Mhm.
something you see all the time in straight pool.
Really, really smart shot on the top table. Played the 2-way.
Yeah, she's keeping it contained up there.
That shows you a higher level of thinking.
And
playing the
that's
2-way.
pretty much what separates these divisions is the knowledge, I find. They
I
all
agree.
shoot very well. They can pot the balls. They can
Yep.
move the cue ball. It's just
I see.
when they miss, do they sell out or do they play smart and play 2 ways and leave distance?
Of course.
And we saw a lot of that in the last match,
Mhm.
right? A huge match. That was such a great match to start the day, too.
Cow, she dang near kicked that right into the heart.
That was an incredible effort.
So I find there's two differences. There are two big differences going leveling up and then leveling up. And number one is obviously the thinking, and then number two is consistency. How consistent are you on potting balls and making the right decisions?
Oh, for sure. And consistency is all about the time that you put in, of course.
Yeah.
Especially at the highest level, it's really just about putting in the hours, and that's what creates a consistency.
How do you get the 20 from Jam Up? Once you've entered into the viewer advantage, just take a screenshot of that, send us a message either on Facebook or via email, qsportslive@gmail.com, with a screenshot of that, and I'll send you a discount code. That discount code, again, is good for any of the jerseys that you find on jamupapparel.com. Nice
Eight
smooth
ball,
stroke.
very nice shot. They needed that too. 10-6 win for Rack and Load. That puts us to game 6 and 7.
Almost at the halfway point.
Almost.
It's one of my pet peeves about 14-1 is busting the clusters. It
Yeah.
does need to be done, though.
That's right. And then, yeah, if you're hitting it wrong, you get stuck in there,
Yep.
which is great training for 8-ball, though.
Yeah, it sure is. And guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Hit that share button, y'all. Let's get some viewers. These ladies deserve it. They're playing their hearts out. Some of them for the first time on the live stream, so a little bit of extra added pressure.
Yeah, and maybe their daughter is watching. Jackie's tuned in, watching her mom.
Nice.
Caught the 8-ball there. That's what it's all about.
Oh, look at this shot. She's got the bank. The bank is on.
It's tight.
It is
tight by
tight.
the 6 or the 2 that's in the pocket
Yeah,
there.
but it goes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Just gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Cue ball doesn't get in the way.
cue ball, and you got to leave yourself position on the 8. So if you just draw back into the 1, should have the 8 to the bottom side pocket, which always sounds weird coming out of my mouth saying the bottom side pocket,
Bottom side, yeah.
right?
Oh, look at that. It flicked the 2 and
Oh
still
my
almost went in.
goodness.
How did it get that close after it flicked the 2?
Because she hit it good.
Yeah.
Well, and the good thing for her is it took the pocket over, and has not left her opponent really much of anything to shoot at.
She just tried to pot that ball and
She
freeze on the
did.
6.
Yeah. Got to work out the angles on that, though.
The angles, yes. It's all about the angles. I feel like she kind of just hit the combo, assuming it was wired to make that ball, you know,
Yep.
without
You
giving
shoulda
it
just
the
had this one.
full attention. It's cold, yeah.
It's cold.
Cold coffees.
Oh.
Coffee is
I see.
not good. The best of times.
Yeah, but you're not a coffee drinker,
No.
right? You're at best French vanilla.
Yeah, some kind of sugary cappuccino. Ooh, Babe Pompey's got the hazelnut. Good for
That's the
him.
one I bought day 1. Took it up to the room. Forgot about it.
Is it still there?
I think it's still there.
It's probably still there.
It's going to be a little bit cold.
Oh, what a shot on the 8 there. Beautiful.
That was great. I wish you guys could see some of the antics that go on behind the camera here. This is why sometimes we end up cracking up laughing. For
You
no
don't-
apparent
You
reason.
don't know what we're laughing about,
Yeah.
but we can assure you it is quite funny.
It is quite funny. Some of the antics that go on behind the scenes.
Look at this score is tightened right up.
It sure has. Closing the gap.
Only an 8-point difference now. I want to see somebody run out and take Jody's
Oh,
money.
me
Come
too.
on. Let's
too.
go. They need to shoot a little Wii fire.
Right? Nice.
Run out of a rack.
Dude, that was so good.
I'm gonna shoot some Wii fire later.
Right? Oh my. Wow.
Hour and 15 minutes.
You know it
we
is
gonna
in
be
Edmonton.
firing.
Right? Oh my goodness, Ben. You're going after it now.
Yeah, this is in Edmonton. That's correct. At the River Cree Resort and Casino.
That was such a good segue. You should have kept that for an end of game the next time we plugged WeFire. That was a nice little segue there.
I had John laughing pretty good yesterday because I told him about the earth-shattering kaboom. Remember that? I told Steph I was gonna do it, but I didn't tell you, and then just surprised you with it.
Oh yeah.
I was telling John how
The
Ryder
earth-shattering
loves the
kaboom.
voices, you know, the Yoda and the Marvin
Yeah.
the Martian. So funny.
You know, everybody kind of thinks I'm the one that's got all the stories to tell, but let me tell you, when Ben gets on a roll,
I got a million
my
pool
cheeks,
stories.
my cheeks hurt.
I've got a million hilarious pool stories.
Whoa, easy with the
Oh,
camera.
motion in the ocean. That's why we taper down.
Earthquake.
Maybe we can just go to that single screen for a moment while that settles.
Right.
We don't make you guys seasick. It's not the first time it's been bumped. It won't be the last time.
Nope. Hence why we tape those tripods down. That's an expensive camera sitting on the top of that one.
We learned the hard way once.
Yeah, we did.
Well, technically not. We taped it down.
We did. Until somebody took the tape up.
Yeah, they took the tape off.
Still got a little bit of a shake, but that's all right.
Yeah,
That'll-
she's
it'll-
still racking. It's okay.
Yeah.
Got Charlene
But
here.
thank heavens that one was only $1,000 hit.
Yeah.
If that one goes down, it's a $3,000 hit.
That one would hurt more. Yes.
That one would, yeah. I might shed a tear over that one.
And what's funny is the $1,000 one sort of kind of still worked after. The $3,000 one, I feel like it would just
It would-
smash into a
yeah,
million
it
pieces
would
if it
not.
dropped from that height.
Yeah, would not be good.
All right, let's see. Break and run. There we go. Give her
We'd
some
have to
balls.
win that trip from Jody and then cash it in the behind
Cash
the
it in.
camera.
Well, she made a ball on the break. She's
a little
got
clustered.
a look, but yes, very clustered over there on the bottom left corner.
I think I still like stripes here, though. However, I think it's the 10 ball. Does it go by the 5?
It goes into the
It
other
goes to
corner
the top,
too.
top right.
She can open nice and easy with this ball on the side to kind of get in line.
Does the quad combo go 13 to 11-9?
It's not every day you get to play that shot.
Right? And would you want to, or do you just want to plug? I don't think there's a benefit just taking the 9.
Nah, you shoot the
Play
15 underneath, yeah.
Off
and
the rail, kick
into
the
the
2 out of the way.
Yeah, you got it. She's got a different plan though.
Oh my
goodness! I
gosh.
wish we had a replay for that shot
What?
because what the heck just happened there?
What?
That was really great. I'm gonna watch the replay on the
What?
tablet. You guys feel free to go back and watch it when this match is over. Watch it here.
Who does that? What?
That was
A
some
shot.
crazy highlight reel stuff
That
there.
was like a Lan Martel-esque.
Can't believe that just happened. She broke out both balls.
And on TV.
That was so awesome.
That was like, what?
Everybody else has the same
Wow.
reaction. Wow. This would be so sweet if she ran out now after
Wouldn't
that
it?
shot.
And earns $50 for
Oh
that.
no, she got unlucky and tied
She
up the
sure
ball.
did. Yeah. She could still get there. She's got a way out. I think the
Still.
315 combo goes.
I still believe. And
Oh.
Jody's $50
It's
is
still
safe
safe.
for another game.
Yeah. What was it? She used a little bit of
Majuju.
Majuju Mafafa.
Yeah, some Majuju.
She used it. Wow.
That was some serious Majuju.
With the extra Mafafa,
Yeah, precisely.
right?
So a chance for Dina here to do some damage. Kind of a tricky opening shot, but it's a free shot.
It is.
I'd pretty much just let my opponent shoot this all day long, and if they
Yep.
figure out a way, then all the best to them.
Yep. Well, the shot I think is to bank the 10 into the 3 and make the 15.
Yep, that is the shot. And then just pray that somehow the 10 gets out in the open,
Right?
which it probably never does because it's going to stick near the 1, 2, 3. It can block it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, but there is a chance that it could also go right.
Oh, yeah, there's like 99 things that can go wrong, and there's like one thing that can go right.
She did put some serious stank on that ball.
Mafafa, Mafafa.
The extra
Juju.
Mafafa, right? I don't know how that is now a thing. The Majuju Mafafa.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how
How did that
came
become,
about, but
how did we bring that to reality? That's got to be a triple P thing.
that's a John thing.
See, that was wired up.
She tried to play it by the 5 ball, but crashed into the 5. I'm not sure what the plan was after that, but
Yeah. Well, we'll see what Dina can muster up here. She's got one trouble ball on the table, but it is in some pretty deep trouble.
the nice thing is she's got a couple balls over there to deal with it.
Yeah, she sure does. It is John's fault. He's sitting here beside us, snickering his, you know what off.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Does she have the 7 though?
Yeah, she can spin it. A little
Or is she
inside
gonna-
spin.
Is she going to try to be ultra aggressive and take the 1 up and break the 3?
No,
I don't think she's got the
angle's
angle
wrong.
there.
Yeah, the angle's wrong. She can use the 1 in the top left later. From any angle is going to break that 3.
So does she do that now? Take the 2 ball up?
Oh no, she's shooting the 1 now. Yeah, I think she has to take the 2 here. Okay,
right?
now
And
she
just
sees it.
follow through it.
Now
And
she
then
sees
you've got
it,
angle
yeah.
on the 1.
Yeah, or she can jack up and stop it there too, right? Play the 7 next if she doesn't like following through it.
I like leaving the 7 because you never know what's going to happen with the breakout.
When you break it, you got to have the 4 or the 7 there as an option.
Yeah.
And this is okay. So she can play the 7, and then that for sure needs to happen next.
Yeah. You definitely want to leave either the 7 or the 4.
In
Well,
the
now
same
it
sense,
has to be the
There's
4.
a small argument to be made for just making the balls first.
This is true.
The NEA rules.
This
If this
is
was
true.
a BCA game, for sure you attack instantly.
This is true.
VNEA.
Good point, sir.
Sometimes you
This is why
break
you
the ball out last, right?
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
Do I?
Yeah.
The double
I'll-
zeros, like
I'll-
somebody said earlier.
I'll
yeah.
triple your wage today.
Tripled. Nice. It was doubled earlier and it's tripled now. It's awesome.
Right? Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh, she hit it just a little full. You see how the ball like cheated in?
Yeah.
If she cuts the ball into the heart, the cue ball doesn't follow through like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was worst case scenario though.
No, I don't think it's terrible. It forces your opponent. So if you want to be ultra aggressive, you bank the 10 into the side pocket. If you are looking to be ultra aggressive.
I wonder if the combo is wired to the top
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because I don't
The
think it's
50,
wired the
now
other
it's
way.
the reverse
Yeah.
of what it was, right?
And I think with that shot, you have more chance to get the 15 in the open.
I agree. I concur, sir.
If the combo's wired this way, it's really hard to get that 10 ball out of there.
It is. Oh, I got me a message from Mr. WeFire. just keep the done.
Keep the $50 ERO promotion going all day and let them know when we're at 200.
Done.
That's going to be like one round into the next match. It's not going to last until me and my team get to play. Guarantee in the next men's Masters match,
Yep.
they'll run 4 racks.
Yep.
Like probably within the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
But it might just happen in the first round.
Oh yeah, that 200 will be gone.
Yep.
Be gone quick.
They'll love that though. That
Of
is really,
course.
and
That's awesome.
should be noted, Jody, if you're still listening, you, sir, are a genius.
I would completely agree.
And people love when you give them money and they'll love you forever. And they'll
Okay.
support everything you do.
Yes.
Oh, and Lord Scythe figured out why we wanted to talk to him. Did you piece it together, pal?
All right.
We'll give you a shout back.
Yeah, because there's options.
We'll do something for you for sure, yeah. There are options.
Okay. I'll be right
Now
back.
he's calling you. Perfect. Probably a good time to go take a little break anyway before we have to play in an hour, my team. I missed what happened there. Another 8-ball at a turn. We got Pei Pompey jumping in.
What's going on, peeps?
So let's see where the 8 goes here on the delayed. Oh, looks like Charlene made it out of turn, so that's going to be. I'm going to have to check the score. I think it was a 10-4, but I'm just going to check the score now that you're here anyway.
Yeah, of course. Pressure is a funny thing. The ball could be standing right in front of you. You don't even see it. Tunnel vision, I think we'd call that. So she doesn't have the right angle here to play this bank. And safety definitely is not a great option here. I think if she could just slightly spin that, she should be able to get past that 8-ball. This is definitely a tricky little shot. And if you just try and just roll up to it and leave a little safety, I mean, you're going to have to negotiate that later on here. So this could be kind of like a little Hail Mary shot.
All right, I got the score correct. They've made a couple of 8-balls out of turn, so that makes it really hard to catch what's going on when you're watching 2 tables, right?
Most definitely. There's a lot going on.
She's taking on the bank here.
Yeah, I think it's a smart play because at least if she does get back to the table,
Gets her ball in the open. Oh, but she glued it to
tied her
the
up
8.
again. Yeah.
Well, that can be good and bad. I mean,
Well, it does go on the side,
and the 8 doesn't go for
and
the
8
opponent,
doesn't
right?
go.
It's about halfway through this match. Only 4 points separating them. And of course, we got Dina repping the nicest shirt in the room. The CSL IPL shirt. And I mean, mean, she's got a chance here to maybe get on the 4 with a little angle to break the 8. Tough to tell if the 8 has a pocket.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it goes into that corner where she just made that.
Yeah, the top
three
left
ball.
there, yeah.
She just left herself kind of a tricky little angle here. And I think the smart play here is to kind of just roll into this 4 ball and play a little safety.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, at this point, there's no sense in making it.
She sees it too.
Exactly.
She sees it.
You know, but ideally, you want to get this 4 ball into a good position. Don't just roll up on the ball.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Try to get the 4, near a pocket or somewhere advantageous.
Ooh, throwing out the $5 words.
Grant's been throwing out words all day, so I had to throw one in there. He's been on the ball with the words, and I've been on the ball with the score. So right up until they keep making the 8 out of turn.
That's a rough. When you start making 8s out of turn, I think the pressure of being on the stream, the pressure of being in a tournament.
Absolutely. Well, and usually when the 8 goes out of turn, it's just unlucky. It's not often it's wired somewhere or near a hole and they accidentally hit it. It's like they're just moving balls and
Who did that
just flies
recently?
in.
That just happened. And it was like one of those unexpected things. Grant. Remember he made that jump shot?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor guy, yeah. Gord says Dina's a safety player first and foremost. Well, she's also definitely learning the aggressive side of the game by playing the Ghost League. She tried to cut that in and break the 8.
Yeah.
She just missed it.
And I really like to play the safety there because you're forcing her to make a mistake.
Well, and she's going to break the ball out for you. She's going
Right.
to break the 8 out.
Exactly. So if you just kind of like clip that with a little topping, put that onto the other side of the rail near a pocket,
Then
and
she has to kick at the ball, and she'll move the 8 out in the open, and your ball would be near a hole.
and potentially, I can't see from this angle. I mean, if she did hit that 10 ball, it could go off the 8 in the side, but I think it's a little short.
I don't know if Dina will try to pot this ball too. We'll see. She might just cut it in, go up and down, and see what she can get after.
She can bring that cue ball just a little further than where she's at off the 2 rails. Right
That's a
around
good
there.
shot. Yeah.
But this is, she actually gave herself a shot on the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that shot. She played it smart.
But I do think playing safe on that 4 ball would have definitely put her in the driver's seat.
Yeah, a couple shots ago, yeah. That's right. So Jody is giving out $50 for EROs.
Oh, wow. 25?
$25 per ERO for the men's masters, up to 200. So there's a men's masters match on here next, and it's not our team, John. I'm sorry to inform you.
Wow. These tables are not breaking good, so that's a good bet for him.
No, it's good because they break dry, you run out, right?
Yeah. And they've been very tough tables. Like, I was thinking about our match last night, and I think there might have been 7 euros total between both teams.
Mm-hmm.
And last year in the finals, I think we had 20 in 23 games.
Yeah, it was crazy last year for sure. There was a lot.
So just shows you how tough these tables are playing.
Breaking so tough. That's not a worst case scenario. I don't think she left the side pocket for the one.
No, she did a really nice shot there. She's putting the pressure on her. She has a tough shot in the corner. Well, it looks like she could make it in the
She
side.
can't see the side. Yeah, that makes this a lot easier. Still not a gimme though.
No, and you got to watch your speed on this shot. You get dialed in on that pot in the ball that you actually forget to. She could lead this on the back rail.
Yeah, or you like freeze on the 8 or something because you're just
Mhm.
so worried about the pot. Yeah.
Yeah. At least if she went into the corner, she can come off that side rail and back out middle table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully she has a nice angle. She can come off that one rail back down right to the line. That would be idea. She has a good speed.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. That was a great speed. She just horned that.
Real good shot on that top table. I didn't see what she did there, but she must have fired that ball in pretty nice.
Yeah, so she had to give it a little extra. And she just hit the outside horn. So missing it by a hair.
Oh, that was well overcut. But look where this is going to land. Almost plugged the 8 again.
Almost plugged the 8. And so what I noticed there is with the previous shots, she actually shot that a touch quicker.
Yeah, she was taking her time quite well
Yeah.
before. Maybe just took her eye off the ball a touch too. It's easy to do on the Valley. Like, you watch me, I missed a straight in ball yesterday. Vino's like, what? And you're like, he wasn't trying to miss. Take it easy, right? But it looked like I was trying to miss because,
It happens,
yeah, you just forget to aim.
you know.
It's a Valley, so you're like, I'll just put it somewhere near
That's
the
right.
hole and it'll vacuum in there.
You know. And those are very rare, you know.
But they happen, and they'll happen again and again. As
I've
long as
always
I
said
live.
it. This is not the first time I've missed, and it won't be the last.
Probably miss that same shot. I would guess 1,000 more times in my life.
Exactly.
Because I plan on shooting that shot.
And it was
about
funny because
2 million.
Steven watched you miss, and he was like, "What? What just happened?" He didn't understood what happened.
Yeah, he didn't know.
And then he
that.
missed his,
And then he missed too.
and his was probably almost as easy as yours.
Yeah, we both.
and
we were
and that was
dogging it.
that was the way the night was going.
Oh yeah, like even Nick came to the last game, but the match was not decided in the last game.
No. I had a good chat with Steven, and I just said, what was the best part? Was just grinding it out and competing. It was so fun.
Nice to be back.
It was fun,
Oh,
And
look at that.
what
That's
a
a super clean
great-
stroke.
What a great shot.
Well, that's a big win too, because
Mhm.
it could have went 10-6 the other way, and then the score would have been tied.
That's right. That is exactly right. And I like the way she came up when she looked at the angle off the 1 ball to get shape on the 8. She just walked over to make sure. And she put that ball exactly where she wanted to, and she was able to get down on that 8 ball with confidence.
Nice to see. The stream is not shaking her.
No.
She's used to playing on camera.
Yeah. And it does take a little while to be able to play on a stream table and not think about that. It's always in the back of your mind.
Absolutely. It's there. Can't ignore it.
And I just think, I get to watch these later to see what I did right and what I did wrong. I love going back and watching my
Oh, it's
matches
the best way to learn.
because I think I've picked up on a lot of things.
Oh, absolutely.
What things I've done right, things I've done wrong. Mostly approaching the table. And
How
You
you
know.
approach the speed you're playing.
exactly. Because I do have my pre-shot routine that I go through. Even though it's a little quick,
Yeah.
it's consistent. And once in a while, I notice I do something a little off.
You don't do the proper routine yet.
That's
I'm
right.
the same. I'm just out there going through the motions. I don't
And
realize.
that could have been the 3 ball you missed last night. Just kind of walked into it.
Okay, John, we're done talking about that.
Hey, you razzed me about my
I know. I got it
Payback.
coming all day today.
And how are the tables breaking today so far? Are they still stingy? Or
Oh yeah, it's no different.
No way. Because I find sometimes, especially when teams start, that things tend to warm up a little bit.
It can change the way stuff plays. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they're still a little slow. Ooh, that 8 ball up there missed.
Oh,
Well,
that was the 4 ball.
That was a couple balls before the 8.
Yeah, she has the 4 ball there. She tried
I
to play the
see.
6 on the
4 and
side.
the 6, yeah.
And she hit that a little wide, so the cue ball went a little bit awkward. If she hit that normal, I think she would have been on the 6 ball perfect. But
We were just talking about how tough the tables break, and then Lady miscued.
oh,
Might be
geez.
the best thing she could do. Let the other girl break.
Most definitely. I mean, I'll still take the break all day.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Oh, look at this. It was a tricky shot.
Definitely.
She was a little tight on that 8 ball. and trying to slide through that 6 and 4 ball. I'm not sure. Yeah, she still has it.
You missed a barn burner this morning, the first match this morning.
Yeah.
Extra round.
Wow.
Tied after 16 games.
Wow.
And then tied after the next 3 games.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That would have been exciting.
That was in the Masters, the ladies' Masters.
Oh, wow. Nice. So who won? The team coming from behind? Do you remember?
No, I don't. It was so close the whole time. It was just like yeah, I don't know if anyone ever had a sizable lead.
That happened to us our 1 year we went down to VNEA, and that's after you and I broke up.
Wow, John.
And
broke up from playing on the same team.
Playing on
together.
the same team. We played together for many years,
Not
and
like
we had a lot of
divorced,
heartbreaks. We had a lot of heartbreaks. And
He gets the kids on the weekend, and I get them every Tuesday and Thursday.
and we lost our first match to Spain, and then so we went to the B side, and it came down to the last 2 games, and they had a little bit of a lead on us, and Derek Moore needed to run out high ball, and I needed to win 10-1 on my break. So I broke, and I made a ball, and so now I had to take like either or. So Derek ran out, and I ran out to send this into overtime.
Nice.
So we could have went to the C side our very second match. And then we ended up getting 4th place.
That was the intermediate.
That was, yeah.
VNEA
Look at this
intermediate.
bank.
It's close.
Oh.
It's a good 2-way shot.
It's a great 2-way shot.
And it came back in the way, I think. I don't know if she can see much of it.
I think she could spin this in with the juice, but
Rail.
does she know the shot?
Yeah, rail first. Does she know it? Yeah.
I practiced this shot a lot, so I love this shot.
I don't even play rail first here. I just take the paint off.
Well, you got better eyes.
Oh my God. No, and I was telling Grant earlier, I can't do it anymore. My tip was like perfect condition, like
Okay.
only a couple layers left,
Yeah.
right in the sweet spot. So now I got a new tip. I can't see the edge anymore. It doesn't go where I expect it to go
Yeah.
all the time. It needs breaking in,
As you get older, that gets worse. I'm just kidding.
I guess. Wait, are we still talking about pool?
So could she see this 1 ball?
I don't think so.
Or does this 4 ball go past?
4 past, almost.
I kind of like that shot, just to get it out of there. But I kind of don't mind breaking these out. Where that 7 ball was, you could have played that in the side pocket or just pushed it out, and you could have hooked her on the 3 ball.
Jim's got a good question. If your opponent miscues on the break, do you prefer to rack the balls yourself or just leave the rack as is? I prefer to rack the balls myself 100% of the time.
I'm such a bad racker, I'll take somebody else's
You'll take
rack.
someone else's rack? Wow. That's good news. Good to know, John. You're
Well, when
fired.
you rack for me,
Just kidding.
I make like 5 balls on the break.
I
When I
rack
rack for
good.
myself, I
Yeah.
make like 1 or 2 balls.
Well, maybe we need a little rack lesson, John.
I think so.
Yeah.
I remember Paul Pachi said I was the worst racker he ever met.
Wow. Yeah, we could work on some things, I guess.
But only I know how to make balls on my break.
Ooh, all right. Nothing to work on then.
No.
You got it figured out.
I got it figured out.
You do what you need to do
That's
to
right.
make balls. I don't care how it works. Just make it work.
And racking is an art. Up on table 1 here, it looks like she has a really good chance to win this game here.
Only has to pot this ball.
Don't hit it too hard. That was a great speed.
Yeah, this is okay. Ball's near the hole, so cue ball near the rail shouldn't affect
That's,
this too much.
It's one thing I try to focus on is not to leave it on the rail. Makes the shot
I think-
just a touch
Yeah,
harder.
and I think the more you play, the more you realize how important that is.
Mm-hmm.
I notice even at my level of play, there's sometimes when I lose focus of that.
That's right.
And I need to be here to have the proper angle, and I get there and I'm on the rail.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm thinking, wait, I have the right angle, but this is way harder than it needs to be, right?
And that's where I like to focus, where I like to go into the rail and come off.
Yeah.
Because if you don't think that going into the rail and coming out, and you try to just slide to like maybe an inch before the rail, you'll always end up on the rail. So at least if you can stroke that in where you can come off the rail and out, it'll give you better positional play.
That's right. So have you signed up yet, John?
What is this? The
This is for
Refire?
the Refire. Yeah, GG.
I haven't.
Oh, we're doing a $250 US draw every day.
Oh, really? Maybe I should sign up.
You absolutely should sign up.
How do you sign up?
Grant can let you know once we shut down Restart. We'll
Yeah.
give you all the info you need.
I'd like to get into that for sure.
Anybody else who wants all that info, just send us a message. We'll hook you up.
I'm into like $250 USD. I mean, that's like almost
He's-
$1 million Canadian.
And he's also taking one player from his agency on a fully paid trip to Ottawa Bar Box Championships in January.
That's nice.
8-ball, 9-ball singles, teams,
Wow.
flight, hotel, and $500 spending money.
That should be our whole team.
I know, right? That's why I told him, just take us.
Come on, Jody.
Jody says the only stipulation is you have to play on his team. What if he just plays on our team?
Right? Why not? I could spare with him.
Oh, we might need a fifth player.
Sure. No, that's really good. Make those draws and get this thing rolling. I like that. I'm definitely going to sign up.
Oh, me too, for sure.
So I think she's negotiating to play the 7-ball. Oh, the 3 did go,
Yeah.
but it was tight. But you know what? I really like that shot. It just opened up everything for the table.
And she left her opponent in a really tough spot.
Now, if she made it, she would have been in trouble.
But, like we always say, if she made it, it wouldn't have landed there. It'd be
That's
different.
right.
If she cut
It
it
would
in,
be a touch
it'd
off.
be different.
It might have clipped that's 11 ball a little bit thinner, and then she would have had the 7 straight in the corner.
Or the 6 might not have even went in. So the 6 might be
Exactly.
hanging over the hole over
That's
there,
right.
right?
Exactly.
So do you think this 3-ball combo is anywhere close to wired, or can she even see by the 8? I don't think she can see by the 8.
Yeah, I
like
think she's
14-10 something combo. Yeah, I don't think she can see that.
yeah, she's definitely a little tricky on this. I mean, ideally, if you wanted to prolong the game, you'd want to kind of back cut this 13 ball into the 3-7 and hopefully tie it up, and maybe give yourself an opportunity back at the table.
I don't disagree with that at all.
Just a little knowledge nugget.
Johnny dropping the knowledge nuggets.
When you like to play, when you have no money and you like to play pool at the, pool hall or something, like, and you got to plug the tables, we tend to try to play little weird games like this, where we try to tie up balls and try to prolong the game, and and then you go to a tournament where it's a race to 1, and so nobody wants to break big
Yeah.
and run tables.
And now you know how to control the game.
You safety break and you learn how to grind the games out. And those are great. I hear a lot of people like, I hate race to 1. Well, I think if you play it the right way, it's a great game.
Well, and you can become a pretty good grinder and
Yeah.
steady under pressure.
Exactly.
Race to 1. But I'm that player. I hate race to 1.
Nobody likes it.
But it's kind of like what I said in our Scotch doubles match with Jeff and Scott. It had to be a race to 4. Both players need to shoot at least once.
Of course.
So it's the same in the race to 1. I mean, I could lose the leg or the flip and not shoot.
That's right.
And that's not enjoyable.
No.
Not for my money,
No.
So if it was like a $20 entry, sure. If it's
Yeah.
a $200 entry, no chance.
And at the end of the day, you really don't want to grind out game after game. You
I just
like to
wanna run
break
out.
and you
Yeah.
like to run,
Yeah,
right?
like to play aggressive, break big, and run and gun. That's why I love the NEA format. It favors our team so well because we all like to run out lots.
Exactly.
the grinding win games is not as enjoyable.
You know, and I'm an aggressive, I'm a fast player.
Yeah,
but
you're
if
the
we
same.
get to a grinding match, I could sit there for an hour and grind.
Yeah,
at the
you can make
best.
it work too, but not preferred. Look at that, she missed everything. The only ball she's gonna hit.
She put it right back
Right.
to where it came
What
from.
are the odds?
Wow.
I bet you that was within like
That was within
a
like,
centimeter
at
of where
least.
it started.
It was a hair above it.
Yeah.
We're just watching the delayed screen just to see.
Yeah, I'm curious too how close that landed to where it was.
I would say it's like a centimeter low.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
pretty close.
That's right. It is a centimeter
Maybe
low.
even less than a centimeter.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
That was-
amazing.
that's like a little trick shot.
That's amazing.
You know the one where they have like the heart?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
There's one open spot and he goes around and it lands perfect in the gap.
Just enough to double kiss to stay frozen.
Or my favorite is the peg line 3-rail kick
Oh, with his foot.
with his foot. The coin on top of the ball and he freezes to the ball without the coin falling off the ball.
Yeah, that's.
I saw somebody else do that shot too. Alex isn't the only one that can do it, but
Yeah, I mean,
Alex is
it's,
definitely the best in the world at that shot. There's no one that does it better.
And he likes to have fun doing that. You
Well,
know,
the
he
last
loves to
one I saw
entertain.
was like a big bet. There was a
Mhm.
bunch of money on the table,
Yeah.
and they were giving him like 30 tries, and he did on like the third
Oh,
try.
wow.
Because you could hear them saying, so 20 tries or something like that. Alex, 20?
Mhm.
20 tries. And the guy's like, yeah, sure. And once he gets close, second time, gets closer, third time, froze right on it.
So she kind of rushed that ball in hand on the 7, and she tried to hold for that 3 ball.
Yeah, it did look like she rushed
You
it a
know,
touch.
I think instead of taking the angle, just draw straight back. So this way you can stay, say, level with the 3 ball, which will give your angle coming up the table natural on that 3.
That's right.
But she had to play a little safety there, I think, and kind of sold out this 12 ball.
Yeah. Well, the 10-13 can be a little tricky.
Yeah.
What is address for player advantage? Gord, same as always, qsportslive@gmail.com. Email transfer, that is. If you guys are listening from outside Canada, you can send us a message or an email and we'll get you hooked up. Make sure you get in on that. John's in on that.
Yeah, I got
Pig
my
Monkey's
ticket
in.
yesterday. I might buy another one today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The more you buy, the better your odds.
I kind of like playing that shot up for the 11 ball.
Yeah,
down
all the
table.
way up. That was my first thought too.
And
was
and then
all
you
the
can
way
play
up.
like the 13 and 14 in the side. Because I don't like to dislodge too many of the balls, and the angle to try to hold that.
Can she just shoot the 14 and draw back here and maybe play the 13 next in the top right?
I don't think the 13 passes the 1. Is that the?
She came over and looked. Yeah, it doesn't go. We got a
No.
pretty good angle looking at
Yeah.
the table outside of the camera.
Because it's really not too difficult to get onto that for the side pocket. And this is where, you know, where people struggle with sometimes. And if you want to just simplify this game, it's just plan the 3 balls ahead. You know, take your first shot, play shape for the ball, and make sure you get angle on your next ball for the next
To
ball.
get to the third ball, yeah.
And that's it. Simple.
Yeah, if you start thinking too far ahead, it can get out of control.
And it gives you a nice area to land in, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, she overcut that just a touch.
Oh, and the last place she wanted to leave this was straight in the side for her
She's
opponent.
giving her the problem balls,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm not sure if she has enough just to like roll this forward and take the 13 on. If that positional isn't there, she can always roll forward for the 11 ball here or the 14.
Yeah, 14-11. Yeah, going all the way down.
just like that.
14 is perfect from there.
And if you could stay somewhat straight on this 14 or just stay above it, where if you just stun it, you could slide over for the 11. 13's in a great spot to get on that 8 ball.
Yeah, absolutely. The 8 goes everywhere, I think.
It looks like she has a nice little angle on this.
Yeah, kind of a soft draw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she stunned it over quite far, but this is fine.
Yeah,
This
she
is
just got to float this in.
natural.
And she'll have a natural angle to the 13 and should be able to have the angle for the 8 ball in this corner past the 3.
That's right.
3 ball ahead, planning.
3 balls. That's what's left there.
I would always tell guys at the pool hall, because they'd ask me drills, and I would just tell them, just practice 3 balls, learn to run those out,
Mm-hmm.
move up to 4,
Mm-hmm.
you know, do those 10 in a row, then you move up to, you know, as the numbers go up.
Good shot there. There's actually a good drill like that, playing the Ghost,
Mm-hmm.
that Andrew Jaworski kind of came up with.
Okay.
I think he said he got it from Niels Fyan, but he starts with the 9-ball Ghost,
Okay.
and every time you run out, you add a ball.
Okay.
So see how many racks in a row you can run, and if you can get the 15-ball Ghost, right?
Yeah. And I would say that's probably more of an advanced drill.
It's very advanced.
So
right?
start at 3,
Might start at 3, work your way up to 9.
right?
Right.
So, and like I said, I do 3, run this out 10 times,
Mm-hmm.
and always plan ahead, and then you get to 4, 5. I do like that drill. I know playing Ghost League has been great for me.
Oh, what
You
a
know?
what a treat, really.
Like coming down to playing 9-ball and 10-ball so much, just everything seems to, as soon as you get to the table, you just have this confidence to get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're seeing the whole pattern, and
Mhm.
yeah, it's definitely a big help. So let's see if she can back cut this 8 into the bottom left here. Charlene on the other table looks like she's got a good chance.
Yeah, just a little draw here for the 11.
She put a good stroke on
was
that
a
ball.
great stroke.
Real nice. Little carbon power there. Oh, what a
That's
beautiful
nice
shot in the 8.
And that was the thing. She left herself good angles. She came up a little short on this 8-ball, but still high percentage of making it.
I think that's PFN Rack and Load's first lead, but looks like it's going to be short-lived, as Charlene has just won her game up there. So that's actually going to get us to 12-13. The score there was 10-3.
10-3, yeah. Yeah, 10-3 there.
Okay. So 84.
Looked like a wash on
80.
both tables.
It
10-3,
was
10-3.
indeed a wash. If you guys are wondering what Gord was talking about there on the Facebook comments, this is the one, the CSL viewer advantage. Get in it to win it. Johnny's in to win it. He's going to buy another ticket. He wants to win it badly.
I do.
He's
You
due.
know why? I want that GB.
You want the JB?
Wow, G. I kept saying G.
Well, you could get a sweet one too, because like you can fully customize it up to $600.
I will.
Or you can just get a basic JB and take
No.
the.
No. I'm going to deck it out.
Man, you could have
I
some
get some
sweet
tassels
like,
on the side.
Yeah, you should get like some nice like
Sparkly
the
stuff?
the native art too,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
and then pay Pompey down the side.
Oh, look at this.
CSL
new
on there,
designer.
of course.
I seen Stan Taranjo had a case his son made for
Maybe
him.
put like Barry's team on. Oh, and I love Stan's case.
That's a beautiful
yeah,
case.
that's a really gorgeous.
I
case.
told him I wanted one.
Of course. He would sell a lot of those if he made a bunch of them. You
Oh
know?
my god. He'd be a thousandaire.
Because that's about how much money you can make selling pool stuff. Unless you're John Barton of JB Cases.
Well, you know, I
Suppose
met
since we are
I met one of the head.
chatting about it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
I met one of the head guys for Falcon Q's distribution in
Mhm.
China, and he was telling me the amount of money they made in North America in 20 years.
Mhm.
They made in Asia in like 3-4 years.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is such a big market.
Yeah, population is.
It's massive population. I mean, and so many people play a pool out there. You got Vietnam,
Yeah.
Thailand,
Yeah,
Taiwan.
Thailand.
It's
They
just
play a ton. Japan, they're
Philippines,
playing
oh.
Unreal. As you guys know, Nayuki Oi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure all you pool fans out there must have seen those interviews.
Yeah. I met the guy. He owned one of the biggest pool halls in Hong Kong.
Oh, I remember you telling me
And
about
he was
that.
talking to the guy from Indonesia, and he was saying that he asked him how many pool tables did he have in his in Hong Kong, and he said I had 55 tables. Ooh, that's a big place. He goes, how much do you have in your place in Indonesia? He says, I think I have almost 100 tables. Just think about that for a second. A pool
Snooker
hall.
tables.
Well, snooker,
Mix.
9-ball
Mix
mixed,
of,
right?
yeah.
I mean, we're in this facility right now with 70 in the other room and 16 in here, so that's 86 tables.
Yeah, and that's still not
And
as
this
many
is a tournament, not a pool hall.
as the pool hall, yeah.
So it just shows you how huge billiards is out in the Pacific Rim.
Well, Benny Liu told me that too. He said there's rooms in Hong Kong with 100 snooker tables, and there's a waiting list.
Yeah.
Like every day of the week, you go in there at any time, and there's a waiting list to get on a table. That's unbelievable to me.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 100 snooker tables?
And then you see Andy Chow playing in those snooker tournaments.
I know, right?
Lucky guy.
He was on this morning watching.
Was he?
Yeah, I don't think he often watches with his sound on, so.
Oh, I'll tell him to.
Yeah.
I got him on the WeChat there. We chit-chat every time I'm in Asia.
Yeah.
Never get to see him.
Yeah. But at least you get to chat.
Yeah. And I do want to go to Hong Kong and visit him.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Nice to stay in touch, you know. Andy's super great guy.
We'll see if she can get this breakout here with this. She's
Yeah,
got
well,
a great
the
angle.
bottom rail. Oh, no, I thought she might try to go off the bottom rail
I
and
thought
into
she
the
would come
bottom
off
of
the
them.
rail and
Yeah.
come into it.
Yeah.
Because it makes it a bigger target.
Well, and also you don't want to go straight into them because you're just pushing them all into the bottom rail. You want
Exactly.
to push them out towards the middle of the table, right?
Exactly. That's right. That's a good knowledge nugget right there.
Gord Cares 4x8 case with CSO logo was $870 Canadian. That seems a little steep,
He's like,
Gord.
be careful, John.
Be careful.
Well, I got 600 coming to me,
Yeah.
so that's almost 870 right there.
Yeah.
And I
feel
don't
like-
mind throwing in an extra 100 of my own money.
I feel like Gord got the fanciest case you can
I'm going to
get.
outdo Gord.
Are you gonna
You
outdo?
have to send us a picture of your case.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Absolutely.
So she made a really nice little breakout here.
Ended up opening up all Dina's balls, but
Yeah. Actually, did she just play safety? Yeah, she just played a safety. Sorry, I thought she broke the ball out there for a second, but I had to watch the replay.
Yeah,
she
she-
just played a safety.
she tried to save, but I don't think it worked out too well. Good time to be left-handed here.
Yeah, no doubt. It could be ambidextrous like myself, and not a problem.
Yeah. I've played some lefty shots in this tournament too.
Oh yeah.
Remember I played that one in the Scotch and it springed off the rail? That was a good one.
Yeah. But those rails are springy in that room.
Oh yeah, there was some rails
Even when
in
we
here
played
that
on
were
table
springy
3.
too, yeah.
Table 3 was really wild.
Side rails were springy. Just eyeing up the 5-ball here, which is a good choice. Maybe just a little soft draw 7 next.
Exactly. Nothing too crazy. Just pop it out just like
Yeah,
that.
good
We
stroke.
could slide over for the 3-ball here, and
Yeah.
then maintain that angle for the 1.
Yeah, 168. Away
Yeah.
you go.
So she is looking at she's eyeing up this 3-ball, which is, I think it's the right pattern. You're not forcing anything. You stay on the right side of the balls. She's not rolling this, or is she just looking?
I think she's just looking right now. Yeah.
You know, that's what we talked about, like a little
Yeah.
pre-shot routine.
Yeah, take a good look, feel it, then get over there and shoot it.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing here. Another good time to be left-handed too. Doesn't have to reach too much on this one.
She's got a fancy little pool stick.
That is a really nice cue, yeah.
Just a little bit of a stun shot over.
I have to ask her what kind of cue that is later. Does look pretty fancy. She's hitting the ball really well.
It is, yeah. And now she could just put this in with straight top, and she'll maintain a nice angle on this 1 ball. And she's doing all the right things.
Yeah.
She's looking at the angles.
Yeah, taking her
She's
time.
picking a spot on the table.
Oh, this is nice to see. All the practice she's been putting in, it's
Mhm.
definitely looking to be paying off.
Yes, I agree.
Performing well in a big event on camera,
Wow. Yeah.
not easy to do, right, John? We know. We've
Exactly.
dogged it lots of times. But not today.
No. She hit that just a little too firm.
She's going to be...
Yeah. And that's one of those things that you have to learn is those touchy little shots.
I think
know.
she just overcut it a bit too. Made it
Yeah,
fly a bit, but she definitely did
she
hit
definitely
it
put a
harder.
stroke
Yeah.
on that. And I don't. And you know what? Maybe she could have been playing for that 6 ball, but I know that she did look at the one. You know, and that's a shot you could just float in with just a hair of left-hand siding just to kill it off the rail a touch.
Right. That's correct. And you throw the object ball so you can hit it thicker, and that slows it down even
exactly.
more. Right?
So now she's a little hampered over this 6 ball, and she's gonna have to put a little bit of a stroke on this to get to the 1. She did have the right pattern. She just hit that just a hair too hard. And these rails could be just a little springy as well.
Yeah,
I don't
she
think
might
I've
have got a
played
big
on any of
bounce.
these tables here, except for 2 and 3.
Yeah, John and I suck too much to ever make it to these tables. We sucked way too much in the singles to make it here.
One day.
One day.
One day. I did so much better last year than this year. I had high hopes for this year, but, you know, we've played this game long enough when we know how the bar box game goes. And, you know, I'm not disappointed, you know.
Nah, I can't
'cause
be.
I think, what a shot. Did she get over far enough?
Got stuck in the mud.
That was exactly. On a normal table, I think she makes this perfect.
She might get there, but that didn't threaten getting there.
No.
But I did think she should have went forward there to get side shape.
Mm-hmm.
I just think drawing all the way over with how slow the tables are playing was
Yeah.
too tall of a task.
I think she could see it because she's calling it into the far corner.
Ninja super cut.
That's a Ginsu.
Yeah, she got to put lots of majuju on this one.
She definitely needs some Majuju on this shot.
A lot of it. It's the trick to making these cut shots is
And a little siding.
what kind of siding, John?
Honestly, I think sometimes, you know, if you put a little outside, it tends to throw the ball a little bit more. Sometimes on thin
But-
cuts, I like to put a little inside siding.
Right, good answer, good answer. That was a test, John. You passed.
I do play with a lot of juice.
I'll explain the theory behind inside and outside on a super thin cut, and it's if you're playing with outside, you have to aim thicker at the ball and
You
judge
do.
the swerve
That's right.
or the masse of the ball.
Yeah,
So a lot of times you're going to hit it thick,
because of the deflection.
right? So if you aim with inside, you have to aim thinner.
Yeah,
So now you're almost aiming
because the
away
ball
or
does
as thin as
curve
you can,
into it.
and it'll curve a little.
That's
And
right.
then if you hit it too thin, it throws the other way.
Exactly.
Oz used to show me that shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember one time him and Dwayne bet, and I'd never seen Dwayne bet on anything. And they were at Chills, and Ozzy set up this ridiculous back cut like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Opposite-handed, first one to make
And
it.
you know, a lot of those thin cuts, I'd play a lot of inside.
Yeah, you have to just super load it up with inside.
And if I do play outside, I have to slow roll it and let the juice throw the
yeah,
ball.
and it's usually only because you have to play outside.
That's right.
If you have a choice, it's always inside to play those thin cuts.
And it's really an interesting opposite thinking pattern.
Yeah, because you would think, like you said, to help the ball throw,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work like that.
And the only time I like to do that is when I need to play 2-rail shape down table.
Yeah, if you have to get
You know,
somewhere after, for
So
sure.
it's great to learn both. I like it if she would just play this 10-ball thin, like the way, she did bank it.
She made the bank. What a
But
shot.
I think she played the right shot because I think
Two-way.
safety was in mind.
Yeah, two-way shot.
Oh,
that
she
was.
made the ball. I couldn't see it because of the screen.
Yeah, it just hung there and then it dropped.
The safety was the play.
Yeah, without making the ball.
That's right.
But she made a nice shot there.
Because I thought she could thin the 10-ball and come up behind the 8 down table, but she actually played the bank to come up table.
Use the 14. as
Beautiful
cover, but
shot, but safety was the play.
Yeah, now she's got to figure out what to do here.
Yeah, she's gonna have to kick this in the side pocket. The other option is hit the 14 into the 1 and play the 1 onto the bottom rail. And you should get somewhat of a safe behind that 14.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, you're going to leave her tough.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot either.
I played a similar shot like this in singles where I didn't have a good table, so I shot my ball into his ball, and I put it onto the rail because my ball was in front of his. And then I left the cue ball safe. So as he, was playing his run out, I think he had to play safe again. But now I was in control because his ball's in a bad spot where
That's
he
right.
has to bank it, or
Yeah.
he has to get down to the bottom rail and shoot it past the side pocket. And you know how those side pockets can be.
Oh, yeah. Real tough. Yeah, a lot of juice doesn't necessarily throw more Kurt. That's correct. It's more about speed.
Mm-hmm.
You can put all the juice you want, but if you hit it at break speed, it doesn't have time to react.
That's
so.
right. So we'll see what she does here. She's
I
gonna
think
try
she's
to
playing your
cut
shot.
this.
I think she's playing your shot, John. Get the one to the rail.
Oh, you know what? She just tried to play safe, and I think she.
And maybe just freeze on the one.
I think so.
Leave it nice and tight to the one was the plan there, I think. Yeah.
Just push that one ball to the bottom rail. Force her to bank it. If she banks it, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll probably end up playing it safe. She might give you a shot.
Yeah, you never know. what
More
can
good
happen
things
there,
can
yeah.
happen. Just make sure you hit a rail.
That's right.
And you know what? Here she is playing the right shots here.
Yeah, see if she can punish her for that anyway, and then they'll have an 8-point lead if she can make this.
And she does.
8 ball.
She's definitely sticking to her pre-shot routine.
Oh yeah, and make sure she's hitting the ball where she wants
That's
to.
right.
And I find, in these big events, I definitely slow down a little bit.
Yes.
Just be a little extra sure when you're playing team events. Right?
Make sure, definitely.
Which is something I did not do on that ball yesterday. Anyway, but she's doing it very nicely.
She's
and that
doing
was
a
good
great
shot.
job. And then on table number 1 here, she has a pretty thin cut here. Oh, she scratched. Oh, I thought she
no.
was going to stay.
You almost spoke too soon, yeah.
Staying would have been amazing.
So I think, oh yeah, ball in hand on the 8, so 10-5. That's going to put them up 13 points.
Yeah, definitely learning the spins on a snooker table is pretty amazing. When you're going against the nap or
Yeah.
going with it.
Yeah, it can be quite mind-boggling,
It is.
Make sure you guys get in on this viewer advantage shopping spree. Going to be drawing this at the conclusion of play tomorrow evening. Do it live on the stream. You don't have to be tuned in order to win. We will contact the winner.
I lost my ticket. I think it's somewhere in my room.
Oh, technically you don't need it because your name's in the bucket. on
Yeah,
the
my
ticket,
name's
so
in the bucket.
yeah. Just a keepsake, the other half of the ticket.
That's right. There's not many PPPs out there, so.
So let me see. Okay, so I think one of the players went to the washroom quick. Possibly. Also, if you guys do buy in on that viewer advantage, make sure you take a screenshot of your $20 purchase and send it to us either through Messenger or through email. And you get a $20 discount code to use on any jersey at Jam Up Apparel. The coolest thing about this, John, is you purchase the ticket for $20 Canadian and you get a $20 US discount. It's like, can you imagine just trading $20 Canadian for 20 US? That'd be sweet, right?
Could do that all day.
I wish that was my job. My new
and
job.
I could really, a little miscue there off the break. Yeah, I definitely could use probably another 2 more shirts. I love these shirts. They're comfortable.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can get a JB case
With
with
when I win.
some new shirts.
Can you guys give me some positive energy, please?
John
I need
needs some
all-
luck.
I mean, I'm a lucky guy already, but a little bit more luck never hurts.
That's right. We need some team luck too, so we appreciate it all.
I was telling Bino, I says, and Steven, I said, I do look forward to playing the B-side.
Us. Like I said before, and I've mentioned it multiple times, the last time we won the event at this location, we were bored. It was boring. It wasn't exciting. We rolled everyone too bad.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like a big win.
Yeah,
But Niagara Falls, when we lost the first match,
exactly.
grind the entire B side, like crazy close final, that was exciting.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter how much money was there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I even though we lost last night, I had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had some
You know,
good
it was
laughs.
it was some good laughs and then some good competition. I said, when we're at the table, it's business.
Yeah.
But what makes our team fun is when we're off the table.
Yeah. Well, and they played fantastic too. There's
Oh.
nothing away from them.
Nothing back. I mean,
And trust
Osama
me,
played a great run out in the end, and he held his nerves great, and I love that.
and I really think, I mean, there's something to be said about what it does for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really going to help grow their game
Oh, for sure.
because it's no secret that everybody's kind of gunning for us, you know.
Every year.
And so when they do get it, it really makes them feel good.
Oh,
you know?
it ran ripples through this place.
Yeah.
People were
it's-
coming up
it's
and texting
nice.
me and asking me.
I,
Like,
I
how?
like that, you know.
And I just said, you know what? It was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, and I look forward to running on the B side and having some more fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ozzy and I sat down last night for a bit and we just talked, and we're all on the same page.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
That's why I've always loved playing with him too.
Mm-hmm. It's just fun to compete.
So I think on that note, since we have 15 minutes until our match, we're going to let Grant take over. We're going to go get a drink of water, use the washroom, go find a table to hit some balls on, and get ready to go. So we'll hand you over to Mr. Zemp.
Definitely the cloth now on the snooker tables. I was in England, and I did play on one of those star tables, like a
with
place
the
where Ronnie
heated-
O'Sullivan used to play
The
at.
heated slate, yeah.
It was called Legends in
Yeah,
England.
yeah.
And yeah, the nap on that is not the same. So
That's
if you
what
go
we
to
have
like one of
here,
those
yeah.
like 50 or 100-year-old tables with that old nappy cloth,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can aim on the outside of the side pocket and let that roll in.
It's much different now,
You know?
yeah.
But now it plays so similar to these tables because the nap is definitely it's
Thinner.
not as it's super thin.
Yeah.
And the pockets are so much tighter. Like,
Yeah.
And they're deep. We Jesse and I had a blast playing in those.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, yeah, loved it. Love playing snooker. Favorite game.
Yep, mine
Stupid
too.
bar box. Okay, well, thank you guys here. We're going to take a little break there, Ben and I, and then we're going to throw Grant on the mic.
Enjoy, everyone. Make sure to keep clicking that share button lots today.
Get your pets spayed and neutered. Just kidding.
Alrighty, guys. So now that Ben and Bob Barker are off the mic, I will jump on, take over. They're going to go play their match. I will finish the conclusion of this one, and I'll be on the mic for the rest of the day, probably pulling mostly by myself. So I'll take over from here. I guess I should probably get the comments up now that things are rocking. And I'm back on the mic. And let me know once again, guys, if my volume is good. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so where are we at? Game 14 and 15 on Final game on deck. We are sitting with a 13-point difference. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Awesome, thank you very much.
I'm playing right away.
I got the Riff Raff standing behind me, also known as Jeff Wanless. Jeffrey, don't make me. Y'all, I'm gonna have to mute the mic for a second. That's all it took to get rid of Mr. Jeff Wanless. All right, so now I can concentrate on what we're talking about. If you guys can help me out, hit that share button. We got Bob Barker and Ben off to go play their match. We have some pretty exciting things happening in the next match as well. Earn yourself the share button. Indeed. It is actually apple juice. I still have the Riff Raff behind me. All right, so I got to try and pay attention here, guys. Yesterday I got caught paying too much attention to one table and I missed some scores, which at this point probably not a good idea when you're manning the mic by yourself. So I'm going to do my best to give you some play-by-play action, keep track of both tables, as well as comments on Facebook, as well as comments on YouTube, and we'll see how I do. So nice shot. She's got the shot on the 6-5 is in Never Never Land. 4-ball, I believe, will slide past the 12 ball into that bottom left-hand corner as you look at the table. It's a matter of the 5 ball. She does have bank options both corners for the 5 ball. And thank you, James. Much appreciated. And congrats to you as well, which is why we wanted to get in contact with you. There may be some things you need to do, but I'll once I can get off the mic and I have some time, we'll go over it. So it was Lord Scythe on YouTube that is tuned in. Nice shot on the 4. She sets herself up for the bank. I like the bank back to the top left-hand corner here. That sends the cue ball around. And she'll have the 8 ball to the bottom left-hand corner. But as I was mentioning, Lord Scythe, or James, on YouTube was the winner of the $250 draw yesterday for the We Fire promotions. And if you haven't done so yet, guys, make sure you get over there, get her done. ggpoker.com, very important. Make sure you use the bonus code WeFire when you're signing up. That will put you into the daily draw that we have going on for 250 USD, courtesy of WeFire Promotions. Excuse me. Well, and James, there's also a couple of other bonuses that I'll fill you in on as well. So it's not only about you winning that $250. You immediately get $20 just for signing up as well. That's all US dollars. And then there's a few bonus things that you can take advantage of there that are pretty amazing. But I'll fill you in. I'll let you know exactly what's what. As soon as I have a minute or two where I'm not working. And no problem. So it does take over the pocket, I do believe, for the 12 ball into that bottom left-hand corner. She might actually have full pocket if I'm looking, or half pocket anyway. I look live, and she might just be able to sneak that that 10 ball. I think it is 10 or 12 ball past the 5 into the bottom left-hand corner. And I don't mind starting with that shot, actually. Before I take on the 9 ball, I think I'm going to take the 12 ball, because even if I miss and stuff it in there, that takes over the pocket again. I just look forward to taking Daniel's money. Nice. I like it. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, this is your WCVNEA Championships in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. If you are just tuning in, help me out. Hit that share button. It's that little button that says share down on the bottom left. Earn yourself a share button or a share badge. We would appreciate that. The more the merrier. I will do my best to keep you entertained as long as my voice holds up. Top table looking for the cut long into that bottom left-hand corner. However, I think she froze to the backside of the 8 ball. Not sure if her opponent can see the 7 ball or not. Not sure that the bank was the intended pocket for that ball. So it'll bring opponent to the table. Fairly easy tap in here. 8 ball into the top right-hand corner as you look at the table. Looks a little outside. Just missed the pocket. And I forgot to ask Ben which team was located where, so I'm not sure who gets to be assigned the points for the win. Ooh. Oh, I think it's Madam Q's on the right. All right, I think I can figure this out. Perfect. Very well done. 10-7 win. 101 to 111. That will bring out the final game. In fact, it may already be over with a 10-point spread, 2 games to go. Top table. She's got 6. Won't quite do it, but it will only need a couple of balls in the final rack. So Charlene Maines playing for Madam Q's in at the top of the table here. And this could do it. If Charlene manages to get out here, this... Oh, no, sorry, it's PFN rack and load that's ahead. Nope. Again, wow, ever looking wrong. I was right. If Charlene gets out here, this should do it. So with VNEA, it is a points-based system. Once it is mathematically impossible for your opponent to catch up to you, the match is declared over. There are times where they play it out anyway. And nice angle on the 6 ball here. Cut that 6 ball in, just pocket weight, come around 2 rails. Just like so. Watch out for the side pocket here. That ball looked like it skidded a little bit, that 8 ball. And a cluster of a break. These tables still not giving anything up on these breaks. We've kind of seen that all day long. All week long, they're just not being generous. Testing the ability of players, that's for certain. So really no choice for the top table. You just got to take what the table gives you. Cut that ball into the top right, or if you're more confident or comfortable with the bank shot, you can bank up to the, down to the bottom left-hand corner as you look at the table on the top screen. Just a little bit outside. That should be a 10-6 win for Madam Q's. And I believe that would make the match done and over with. We'll go back to, oh no, I can't go back to single screen on this one. I'll add the scoreboard after the fact. Yeah, they're just discussing right now. Mathematically impossible. And that is it. Madam Q's taking it down, getting the job done, coming out victorious. So I do want to run through these sponsors here real quick before we shut down, get ready for the next set of matches. It is Men's Masters coming up next. We do have the draw going on. It is a sweepstakes draw from WeFire Promotions. Daily draw for $250 US. Must be 18 plus. Not applicable to US residents. Head on over to ggpoker.com. Very important. Make sure you use the promo code WeFire. That's the only way to get in to win $250 US every day. It was James that won it yesterday, also known as Lord Scythe on YouTube. Had a 1 in 4 odd of winning. And we also have the viewer advantage shopping spree. This is the Q Sports Live viewer advantage, $600 any way you want it. You can use it at Jacoby Custom Cues, Jam Up Apparel, JB Cases, or a league entry into the CSL IPL. If none of those are appealing to you, you can take the money and run. $20 Canadian gets you in to win. qsportslive@gmail.com. If you are in Canada, if you're outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know how you can get in it to win it. And then once you enter that, take a snapshot of that screen, send it in to us. Jam Up. When you give 20 for the viewer advantage, you're going to get $20 back in US dollars from Jam Up Apparel. That will be valid for any jersey off of the Jam Up Apparel website. And those are our promotions, guys. On behalf of myself, John Triple P, Ben Francis, thanks very much for tuning in. We're going to do a quick shutdown, restart, get locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Men's Masters coming up next. Don't go far. We'll be right back.